project was to work as camp counselors at Camp Easter Seals, which is a camp for adults and children with mental disabilities in Southwest Virginia. It was a weekend-long project, and we were there for Saturday and Sunday. This particular weekend was one without families, so we were very involved in personal care and really got to have a relationship with the campers. Our goal going into this was to be able to work together as a team in a situation where it really is necessary for teamwork to be in place, because the people at this camp really do need a lot of compassion. And this project really did put a lot of value into the community, because these kids will tell you that they look forward to this camp all year, and they get an opportunity to hang out with their friends and do activities like horseback riding and archery and things that they don't normally get to do in their daily lives.
We chose our project because we wanted to have a really hands-on experience. We chose Camp Easter Seals so that we could have a fun camping experience overnight and so that we could bond with the campers.
So working with Camp Easter Seals, we are allowed to apply our interprofessional relationships in a non-clinical setting. And what we did is we delegated a bunch of responsibilities and utilized our own strengths to work towards a unified objective, that being helping campers with eating and personal care and just having fun. So we had a really great opportunity to expand upon our team and teamwork.
Yeah, and what I really enjoyed was seeing how each one of our own diverse backgrounds brought a unique perspective to problem solving. So, maybe a camper was having an issue, and I personally maybe have never dealt with that situation, but somebody else had in a clinical setting or in their own personal life, and they could, bring in that and tell me, hey, here's what I've done in the past, and I found that very helpful.
I feel like our time at Camp Easter Seals was very successful. I was really surprised to see just how impactful it was spending time with the campers one-on-one. I was with a guy named Keith, and we had a great time. He drank a ton of coffee, but just being able to help him around the camp, help him with different activities. By the end of the weekend, I could see that he had a good time, and it really meant a lot to him, just us coming out and hanging out. I saw several examples of that with other people and the campers that they hung out with also.
In addition, I would say that our experience at Camp Easter Seals was pretty successful overall, but of course there's always a few downfalls. Our group did not have any problems with any free riders or anything like that. Our communication was great. Upon our arrival at the camp though, there was a little bit of, there's a lack of organization, to put that nicely, and we kind of had to rely on each other to figure out where we were supposed to be, if we had one camper we were responsible for or a bunch of campers, and I think it was really great to have a team to rely on to help reorganize the camp itself.
So Camp Easter Seals really had a personal impact on me in that I have never really been around a lot of people with physical or mental disabilities, and I was able to really learn what this means and be able to apply that in the future as a future healthcare provider. And I really think going to Camp Easter Seals was a really good experience, and I would definitely recommend it for those of you in the future.
It's been an eventful and educational year for all of us, and the experiences we had during our service learning project at Camp Easter Seals proved to be no exception. Some of us were placed outside of our normal comfort zone during our weekend at camp, whether that involved taking care of the personal needs of some of the campers that we were responsible for, or participating in group sing-alongs or dances that took place quite often during the 2 days that we were at camp. However, these experiences ultimately proved to be rewarding for us as individuals and as a team. The campers were obviously having a blast, and many of them have been coming to camp every summer for years. For some of the campers, this was actually their first time coming to camp, and being able to make that weekend happen for them and ensure that they had a great time made everything worth it. On reflection, if there was anything that we would do differently as a group, it probably would have been to be more proactive in seeking out direction from the regular counselors about our roles and responsibilities while we were volunteering at Camp Easter Seals. There was a bit of confusion early on regarding who was supposed to do what, but eventually it all got straightened out. Also, I wish that I would have known I could have brought a costume for the dance on Saturday night. That would have been useful information. Oh, and I don't know about the rest of the group members, but if I'd known that there was going to be so much wobbling, I would have learned how to do the wobble dance before I left to go to camp that weekend. That's all.
So our anthem for this weekend was Wobble Wobble because it was played incessantly during like lunch and dinner and games. So yeah.
Oh!